Hi there, I'm Vanna and welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Modded, Episode 8. Okay, so we're just outside the Hidden Bek base, and we're about to go in. Finally. I know it took me a while to get here, but we're here, so... Alright, let's chat with this lookout.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Bek base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon?
I'm not here to cause trouble, I just need Gadon's help, and I was told that I could come speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Bek's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Well, I'm not from around here, so maybe I could be an ally for you.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
Exactly. So, you gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Beks are watching you.
Ooh. Okay, hun. Bring it on. Nah, but seriously, let's just get in there. Okay, the Hidden Bek base. This is where Mission told us to go. Oh, looks like we interrupted a meeting. Okay. Zerdra and Gadon.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
You've been having problems with the Sith? I thought they left the swoop gangs alone.
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
Kids, you know. Anyway, do you happen to know anything about those, Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity? Just asking.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Look, I'm not working for the Sith. Do you know anything about it or not?
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Beks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila's a slave now? That's actually not funny. I really do need her. Happen to know anything about that?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Big swoop race? What's that got to do with Bastila?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Swoop racing? I don't even have a swoop bike.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Interesting. What exactly are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Beks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
I've seen the entrance to the Vulkar base. It was heavily guarded. Well, I mean it was until it killed a few people, but it was guarded and locked, more importantly. How am I supposed to get in there?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
No, I'm with Zedra on this one. I really don't want to involve a child in this.
Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookiee friend Zalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the Undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I do have some Sith uniforms that I used to get past the upper city guard.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
If the papers will work on the upper city guards as well, then sure. I'll trade the uniforms for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
You could answer a few questions for me.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
So I've heard a little something about Brejik, and the fact he used to be a Hidden Bek. Why exactly is he at war with you?
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Beks and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
Kid's got guts. But why start a gang war with you?
Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadon. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Beks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Beks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
Yep, that sounds terrible. So... anyway.
Your time would probably be better spent going after...
Do you happen to know of any way off of the planet?
Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Taris atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
I'd heard something to that effect. I was just hoping that they were wrong, but... anyway. I'll head off now. And I'll be back with that prototype.
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Bek base.
That sounds like a security nightmare. I have a lot of respect for you, love.
You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Yep, she's still on the ball. Okay, let's see if I can get through some of these doors.
On
Nope.
it. Damn!
Impossible. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Plasteel cylinder. Gimme the loot. Sonic grenade. Nice. Okay. I don't think any of these guys say anything. Yeah. A lock would be a lock. Okay. Yeah. I mean, nobody likes a traitor.
On it. Damn!
Okay, fine. I don't mind. Ugh, okay, there's nothing to loot in here. That's a shame. Oh well. Let's see if I can get through this one.
On it. Damn!
Ugh. Really? What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, that is definitely out of order.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bis kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun gigi either dwana.
A lot, I'm guessing. Typical. Typical. She couldn't have saved herself like we did. She had to go and get herself captured. Some Jedi.
On it. Damn!
Alright, fine. Okay, so we've got some security papers. That means that we are now going to have to go to the Undercity. That should be fun. Have a HD reskin of the Rat Ghouls, so that should be horrifying, actually. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes, with security papers in hands, we no longer need those uniforms. Sith uniforms. Which actually, I'm pretty sure if you get rid of the uniforms in your inventory, they'll reappear once you try and use the lift, if you don't have the security papers yet. Just so that you can actually complete the quest. And so you don't have to try and looking around for... Oh god, ran into a wall. So have to try looking around for more uniforms or anything. Would be kind of game breaking. But anyway, let's try it.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I have my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Oh, thanks for the advice, soldier. Will do.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
You're kidding, right? This is a public elevator. I'm not paying any toll.
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
You have to be kidding. Alright. Because you said please, You can have 5 credits. Try and take any more and I will kill you.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine. Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
I'm assuming you're here to give us a better impression. And my enemy. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the surface. Beautiful. Sunlight as far as the eye can see. Towering spires. Kinda miss it looking around down here.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
I can see where this is going. Fine. Who's Rukil?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Promised Land, huh? What's that about?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
I might do that. Where exactly is he?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Oh, good to know. So, where can I find this Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Really? Good for him. So, do you know anything about some escape pods that might have crashed into the Undercity?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Sure, you can tell me if any other Upworlders have come through here recently.
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Oh, that's true. So, this village. Tell me about it.
Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or other. They never really liked to talk about it. Everyone here is an outcast, or the descendants of one. It's tough down here, but we survive. I guess it's easier for me since I've never known anything different. Some of the people have given up all hope. They've become bitter and depressed, but most of us are good people, despite what our ancestors may have done. Gendar could probably tell you more, or maybe Rukil. You could talk to them if you want.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
No light side points this time. 20 credits. As if. Let's see. Is there anything around here? Just calf. Nothing at all. Ugh. Fine. Okay, so we're looking for Gendar and Rukil. I think... yeah, over there is the way out, so I'll look around here first. Let's chat with Outcast
I once
Man.
lived above with the rich and privileged, but I was cast down.
Oh.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes.
credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
The people here seem to be destitute. How exactly do you run a store?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
If you're the only store down here, what do you need credits for? Well, anyway, let me ask you some questions.
Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me.
Really? He doesn't like you? How strange. Why?
Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything?
Because they give you all of your items? And it sounds like they do it for free?
He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance.
Wow. Well, that's, yeah, I can see why he doesn't trust you. Anyway, let's see your store.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Ooh, antidote kit. Probably gonna need some of that. Hey, we got some Ichani battle armor. So defense bonus of 7 with a dexterity bonus maximum of +3, which is, that's Kath's dexterity bonus, isn't it? Good to know. Quite expensive, but good to know. So I can't remember what the armor he's wearing is, whether that's a 7 or a 6 or 7. I mean, if it's only 1 less, then it's not really worth it, but, you know, if that's quite higher, much higher than the one that he's wearing, I might have to come back and get that for him. Okay. So, we have a scope and a vibration cell here. Very nice. Oops, and I just bought it, so yeah. And my mouse has been double clicking a lot lately. I can't recall what I'd need a vibration cell for apart from my my experimental vibroblade, which already has a vibration cell. But I'll take it anyway, just in case. Oh, awareness +1. I'm not sure if I need that though. So let's grab an antidote kit or 2. And then see what we can sell him. Okay, so what was that? 7 and +3. Kath, what are you wearing? 6 and 3. Nah, I'll leave it. I will leave it. He does have a... Yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah. I think we're good. Well, we'll see if we're good. I don't know if we'll end up needing to come back for some more antidote packs. We probably will. Oh. Oh no, that's the main gate. Okay. If that's the main gate, then... Did I get turned around? I probably got turned around. Where did I... Okay, so the lift was there. I came around that way. Up here, I think, is the main gate. So what I saw down here was not the main gate. Well, there's Genda. That's just an outcast woman. And there's Rukil. Okay. Outcast healer. Alright, okay. Yeah, I remember this. I need to... I think it's the cure for the Rakghoul serum. Or something. Maybe I need to have the cure before I go over there? I can't recall.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy, the beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
I'm my enemy. What was all that about harbingers and stuff?
Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
The true path? What exactly do you mean by that?
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself.
You want me to prove myself? Okay, how do you want me to do that?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Fine. Yes, I'll help you.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Savior. Right. Look. I'll find your apprentice, or her remains, and I'll come back and tell you. There's no need to try and sugar the deal with secret knowledge.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
What a strange man. Okay, so, Rukil's apprentice. Rukil of the outcast village has asked you to discover the fate of his missing apprentice, a young woman named Malia. She never returned from a mission Rukil sent her on some time ago, though he refuses to tell you what she was searching for when she left the village. Interesting. Okay. Let's talk to Genda first.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Why exactly do you people live down here?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village.
as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
I don't know, you could probably storm that elevator. There was only one guy on guard at the top. Well, anyway. Tell me about these rat ghouls.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
It's quite the miserable fate you people have down here. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
You said something about other Upworlders who came by recently.
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
The sewers, huh? How can I get there?
There are 2 entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rat ghouls and the other foul creatures.
It's good advice. I have something else to ask you.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I'm looking for a Twi'lek. She's young, blue. Goes by the name Mission Veo. Have you ever seen her? Or her Wookiee friend?
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
The sewers again, huh? I guess that's where I'm going then. I might have something else to ask you.
Ask your questions, Upworlder.
I don't have anything else to ask you. Alright, well, thanks for the information. Guess I better go to those sewers.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Nice. Alright. So, I don't actually recall what happens in this area. I'm almost certain that you can save at least one of them. I don't recall though. You know what? Maybe I should leave this until we've got the rat ghoul serum. Yeah, I'll leave it. We'll be back. We'll be back. I mean, we still need to check around here. Any of these? Ugh, no. None of those have anything in them. Alright, well, I was kind of hoping that one of those pots would hold something. But it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we have this event up here. Which I'm pretty sure is where they... Once again, we have the get in before the gate closes kind of event. Which seems to be quite popular in these games, so yeah. Let's see what we can do here.
Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Ugh, you people are useless. Open the gate. I'll kill him.
You'd risk your life for a stranger?
Quickly.
You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Oh, poor guy. Oh well. Oh, damn it. Great, now I'm poisoned. You know, I was okay with him dying. But not me. Alright. There we go. Got rid of that poison. Ew, that looks really gross. But it looks awesome. It's a shame that they're still shiny, but I think that's just because they're supposed to be kind of wet. But yeah, awesome. That went a little bit easier than I thought it would.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Yeah, no. Okay. Woman. Really? Ugh. Well, at least he thanked me, even if she didn't bother.
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
I wouldn't try doing that if I were you. You have literally no weapon on you. Your medical facilities are rubbish. And most of you are starving, so it wouldn't go as well for you as it did for me. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, and see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls.
Well, that's... yeah. Important job. Can I ask you something?
I just guard the gates. Gendar's the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
Right. Just a gate guard. Okay. Well, see you around.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
Okay. Karth. We need to go... Karth? Seriously, Karth. Oh, right. You're staying, are you? Well, enjoy your time in the village, I guess. Oh, now you... stuck. You're stuck. Okay, well, you'll catch up.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Beks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Oh, mission. Mission accomplished. Rubbish pun. What's wrong? Help you with what?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Someone decided to try and sell Zalbar into slavery? That's brave. What are you talking about?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
What, Gamorreans? Oh, that is serious. Okay. You know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
Alright, here's the deal. If I help you get Zalbar back, you help me get inside the Vulkar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulkar compound.
Hey, Mission has joined my party. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yep, you can get that armor on, kid. Okay, and she only has blaster pistols. What's her proficiencies? She has pistols and rifles. and sneak attack, so she's probably better off with the... oh, a vibroblade. Yeah, alright. Well, we only have one bladed weapon so far. So I can't give her dual weapons. But let's level her up. Okay. So she has high dex and intelligence. Well, that's good. That is high. That's good. Oh, okay, so she had... she had a vibroblade, but she has a high dexterity. And dexterity is more for guns. It's for ranged attacks. Strength is for vibroblades. Ugh. Okay. I don't know. I'll stick it into Constitution. More health points is always better. Okay, so we do need to give her some security skill. And I'd like to give her some more awareness and stealth, because she does have sneak attacks. Her computer use is not that great, actually. So maybe I should put it into demolitions, since my demolition skill is kinda rubbish. Yeah. So she'll have a point remaining, but I can save that for later. Yeah. Ugh, look how light they are. Well, I'll catch up, probably, at some point. Okay, so, the search for Bastila. Mission has agreed to help you sneak into the Black Vulkar base to recover the stolen swoop accelerator. But first, she wants you to rescue her Wookiee friend, Zalbar, from the Gamorrean slavers in the sewers. Okay, that... hang on, I actually need to give her her blaster. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 3 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.